What's up, YouTube? So today we have this video from Kendra G, and she is throwing all kinds of shots and insults at 6 different type of men in her comment section simply because they leave a negative comment, simply because they just disagree with her points of view or her talking points. Before we get into it, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's get it.
Such a beautiful day in Chicago. But first, I have a PSA announcement for all the negative men in my comment section. Baby, do you realize how much you embarrass yourself? Let me tell you something. Happy men who got the woman of their dreams, they don't spend all day in my comment section hating on women. No, they thriving in life. So if you are negative and you're a male in my comment section, you fall into one of these 6 categories. Number 1, you're single and unhappy. Single men judging women for being single. Now that is some funny shit. Number 2, you got a girl, you're not single, but you don't really like her. You settle. So you wish a woman like me could be your girl. Baby, ain't never gonna happen. Find happiness with the one you got, okay? Number 3.
So first of all, she's talking about how men are hating on women simply because they criticize them or they're giving them feedback that they don't like. And you're talking about guys are single and unhappy. How many women out there are single and unhappy? I hope she has a list just like this one, the 6 type of guys that are negative in her comment section. I hope she has a whole nother list for the 6 type of women that are negative in her comment section, or the types of women that comment on guys' podcasts or YouTube pages or whatever, simply because they disagree or they want to criticize or whatever. But oh, I forgot. I forgot. We've been hearing about women's criticism for the last, 40 years or something like that. So now that men are expressing their criticism in a healthy way, or however they do it, they're all called all kinds of names, and they're just just a bunch of incels that are not happy and they don't like women and this and that, but they're not entitled to their own opinion. That's really what it is out here. Let's see what else she got to say.
3, you're broke. Okay, but here's the deal. That's your fault. You have bad time management skills, because why you online all day in women's comment sections you never gonna meet? Get out there and get some cash. Make something of yourself, okay? Number 4.
So she's calling us broke. How many times have we heard women call men broke on a down low? He don't like women. These are the same kind of talking points. Can y'all come up with anything better? Is this y'all got the same playbook over and over again? He's broke. He don't like his mama. He don't like women, things like that. These are what they always throw out there. So no matter how much money you make, no matter what kind of status you are, you're broke. And they just do these things to rage bait you to just come back and just comment online and just let them know how you feel. See, guys, when you deal with women that do things like this, that call you broke and say you don't like women and stuff like that, don't deal with them. You don't give them your time, your energy. When they tell you who they are, believe them the first time and move accordingly. Because if this is how she is when you first meet her, you really think she is going to change or have a different point of view or whatever after you date her, especially after you marry her? No, hell no.
Before, you have a small and your sex game is whack, and when you get a girl, she cheats on you or leaves you. Now that don't got nothing to do with me. That's between you and God. Ask him to make you more well endowed in the next lifetime, okay? Number 5.
Do y'all hear this? I want y'all to hear. She's saying a man has a small wee-wee, and that is the reason why he can't get women, because he can't satisfy them in the bedroom. This is another thing we hear from women. He got to be 6 foot tall. He got to make 6 figures. He got to have at least 6 inches. These are the things that they say. And if you don't like what they have to say, what these women have to say online, you're broke. You don't like women, and now you got a small wee-wee. You're not even making good talking points. You're just insulting guys at this point. And while you're out here with your big old melons hanging out. You know exactly what you're doing when you know the kind of men that you're attracting, the kind of attention you want to bring to your area right here. But the fact that you're talking about guys and just because they're broke and just because they're allegedly, you don't know any of this stuff whatsoever. You're just spitballing all this stuff. And no matter what the men's talking points are, no matter how much the facts, the data, the statistics that they have, you cannot change women's points of view like this. So guys, when you are with a woman and you are dating her, you are going through the courting process, you get into knowing all that, you need to find out early and upfront how she feels about men giving their opinions in a healthy manner. I'm not talking about calling women names and a bunch of B's and H's and all this other kind of stuff, 3 or 4. I'm talking about men that express themselves with facts, data, statistics, and talking in a very respectful manner, in a very clear, concise manner. It don't matter what the tone is, because you can have the best tone in the world and they'll still try to destroy you. So when you see women moving like this, calling men names and this and that, or they yes girl, yes queen, to videos like this, don't deal with them. Move on. Go find somebody else. If you end up with another race of woman because of you keep running to women like this in your own race, well, you know, you found your happiness, you found your peace, and I ain't mad at you.
5, you're socially awkward. You don't know how to deal with women in real life, so you spend all day online engaging with them in arguments in the comment section. And number 6, you are sex deprived. You can't get none, so you're frustrated, and that frustration got you typing all online all damn day. So there you have it. Those are the 6 categories that the negative men fall into in my comment section. So as you respond, because I know you will, just make sure you write which number category you belong to. Back to my fabulous Chicago day.
Again, don't even bother to deal with these women. And often women like this, women who are never married, women who have never had children, sometimes they regret the choice they have in life. They say they're happily single, but they would trade all that stuff in if they had a man that would marry them, that they value, love, and respect. And oftentimes, women in their older age, they regret some of the decisions that they made in life, and they try to project some of that venom that they have inside of here, some of that venom onto you. Don't let that bother you. Just bounce that right off of you. Don't deal with women that are categories men and this kind of stuff, because they don't bring you peace. They will never be a peaceful woman. There'll always be some kind of argument, something going on in the relationships. That you will never feel like you have a home to come home to, your sanctuary, your place of rest, because there'll be a fire-breathing dragon for you waiting at home after you just got done slaying the dragon out in the world all day. You don't want to come home to round 2 to a woman like this that will just argue you into the dirt, because shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Sign language. It's not worth your time. So the thing is, you need to find this out early and upfront. You need to figure out exactly the kind of woman that you are dealing with. And the reason why you find this early and upfront, because you don't make any investments into a woman like this. You don't make any financial investments when it comes to dating. You don't make time investments dealing with her, emotional investments. Okay, you may have slayed the dragon, so to speak, but from then we don't really, that doesn't really cause any feeling to us. But the emotional, the time, the attention that you give, and please, for the love of God, do not get women like this pregnant. If you marry them, guess what? You can reverse that. But if you get a woman pregnant and it's your baby, I'm sorry, you done trapped yourself into 18 years of hell. Don't do it. Don't do that to yourself. Find out who these women are. If you do, I don't even recommend that you bust them down, but if you do, wrap it up, fellas. Don't get these kind of women pregnant, because they will make your life a living hell. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Did I get anything right? Did I get anything wrong? Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.